I took a tiny break in making videos. They released a new island and a bunch of people are making short memes. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on, but I would still get comments about one thing, that in one of my videos the AFK strategy wasn't working. Specifically, the combat XP strat wasn't working, which I feel like most people came there for. So in this video, I'll have a bunch of different ways to farm combat XP. Most of these are semi-AFK, except if you want to be annoying and have a creeper veil in the ghost area. And no, I am not mentioning that power owner stole that video from me! Anyway, before we go into the methods, please like and subscribe. If we could hit 2.4k subscribers by the end of the month, that would be pretty cool. Anyway, my Discord server and other socials are in my description. Let's put on Reagan's theme for old time's sake and get onto the methods. Now, I spent 200 mil researching for this video, and there are two types of weapons or items. There are main items, which are the most important part of the AFK strategy. There are also side items, which increase your DPS a bit and also XP a bit, but they aren't mandatory. Anyway, the most useful main item is actually the Shadow Fury. Well, mainly its ability. If you go in 1.16 and above and hold down right click, every 15 seconds you could kill 3 mobs. Now, I did a few tests with this and I found out that on average you get 20k per hour. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but that seemed to be the average amount. Also, when I did this against Zealots, and I ended up getting 2 summoning eyes, which was actually pretty cool, so you can also make money with this method. Next is what I call Jerry spamming, and it's exactly what it says. Basically, get an armor set with enough mana so that you don't run out of mana when you spam Jerry. Aim it in the area that spawns a lot of mobs so you can get the maximum amount of XP. Basically, you're just going to be holding down right click, and the Jerrys will just kill everything in its path. I got around 15k per hour, and there's one really big reason why. Sometimes the Jerry can knock you off, and so you won't aim for actual mobs, so keep that in mind. You can also do the same thing with the Bone Ring if you want to do that instead. I don't really know if you'll want to do that, but it's just a more expensive option. Anyway, this is a part where you can mix and match things. There are 3 pets and 1 support item, which I kind of want to talk about. One of the most important things is actually the Necromancer Sword. It provides some defense so you aren't vulnerable, plus it does some extra damage. Plus it doesn't take any slots to use, so just use it and do it with something else. Now, next are pets. There are 2 different types of pets, one that gives more XP, and one that attacks more enemies. Personally, one of the best ones is actually the Wolf Pet, because you're letting go of some DPS for some extra XP. If you don't have a lot of items that don't give you a bunch of XP, you should probably use the Snowman Pet. Now, the Snowman Pet is a mix of the Guardian Pet and the Skeleton Pet. The Skeleton Pet fires at anything, but only for 15 seconds, and the Guardian Pet just gives some extra damage. It's kinda useless. But the Snowman Pet fires for 5 times your strength every single second, which it could give combat XP and also kill and defend. It's personally one of the best pets if you don't have a lot of combat XP boost. Anyway, now we're moving on to armor. Instead, I'm just going to give you a recommended set that you could wear. Now, before you wear this set, just get a Necromancer set. Maybe not the full thing, and get a sword, because you could sword swap with the Necromancer thing. Like, you could spawn in everything and switch sets and they'll still be there, so keep that in mind. So my personal favorite is 3/4 Shadow Assassin and a Vampire Witch Mask. If you're broke like me and spend almost 200 mil researching for this one video, then you probably can't afford a chestplate, which you could just replace with anything else. I'm using the Shadow Fury, a Necromancer Sword, and also a Snowman Pet. Personally, Wolf is better for XP, but if you want to Zealot grind more, use Snowman Pet. Anyway, I hope that cleared up some questions. I'll still be answering a bunch of comments, so leave any comments if you have any. Follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. I'll start streaming soon this weekend, so be prepared for that. We'll be researching for a video, so hopefully that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, goodbye. We're close to getting monetized, and cue the outro card.
Come here, you little jerk. Taste the back of my palm.
But you ain't my daddy.
Nah, but I'm doing